On the mission trip I went on last summer, my eyes were really open to how much we have.
They construct everything in their houses with just a bunch of random materials. They use whatever they need to get their houses done, basically, and it's just nothing that I've seen before, really.
Yeah, just getting to know them and building relationships while we were building houses. And
we went to build the house for the people, and at lunchtime they took one of their chickens and they cut it up and they made us this great meal. This family in Mexico that has hardly anything, we build them a house, and it's like so awesome for them that they take one of their best meals and give it to us.
Well, I remember in my first year I went to Cincinnati, and it was just so much, like, it was so different because we would be on a bus ride to our site and you would just see all these homeless people and they would just have a blanket and that was it. And
these 3 kids, ages 5, 6, and 7, 2 boys and a little girl, their mom came by and said that she had to drop them off early because their house had been evicted, so they couldn't live there anymore, and she had to go find a place for them to live. And that really opened up my eyes because just seeing them having fun the whole day was something like, I don't know how they could even do that. I would be like sad the whole day.
We've just worked a lot with older people and just them being able to talk to you about stuff that they normally don't get to talk to people about.
And it was kind of real to see like how different these inner city children's lives were than ours. And
we went to a little kids like orphanage kind of and just played with them, and it was such a blessing just getting to see all of these little kids and just being able to hug them and just play with them and wrestle with them and just have fun with a lot of them.
We made lots of friends with the little and younger children, and we played with the kids and we read books with them because they always wanted to read books.
my first year I connected with this African American child, and he was really poor and just abused by friends, and he was just kind of lonely, and me and a friend went up and just hung out with him, and he was so sad when we left, and because he just cared for us and he knew that we cared for him, and it was just so cool to see that.
I think as a result of going to Mexico, I'm a little more generous. I think more about the people around me.
Trips have shaped me a lot throughout the past 3 years, and I just come back and I just feel like I'm full of God and just have this spirit for Him, and I just want to go out and serve more.
This next summer I'm going to Milwaukee, and I can't wait to go out and build relationships with people from Milwaukee and the people going on the mission trip with me.
There's kids who they have parents that are drug addicts or drunks, and they don't even have a home, and they can't take care of their children, and so I'm just so thankful to have my parents.
Because I just learned to put others and God's will before my own, and I guess that's really, it's been really good for my faith and just helped me trust the Lord even more.
Well, on the last night of the mission trips I went to when I was in middle school, the leaders came around and washed our feet like Jesus did to His disciples, and that really just puts it into perspective what Jesus did for you, and it's a really humbling thing to go through, and it just really connects me with God, I felt like.
It's also changed my future. I know that whatever I do in my future career and stuff, I know that I want to incorporate missions into that. As of right now, I'm planning on going into nursing, and so I'd love to take that into the mission field somewhere. And
when I go on mission trips, my main goal is to help and serve people, and I focus on my faith and my relationship with Jesus Christ, and I try to grow in that and make it better by serving others.
Just opening my eyes up to see how blessed we are, and that we need to praise God for what we have, but we still need to reach out to those who aren't so blessed and use our blessings to help them.
On mission trips, I feel like God's really present with me, and it was my first experience really feeling the presence of God.
It changed me because my group, I had no friends in my group, so I met all new friends, and then we kept up with that, and we still serve people. We are the group Titans, and we go out every day, or once a month, and we do Titans Day. And what we do is we just go anywhere and serve people.
Well, I'm going to Haiti this spring break, and I think it'll be like my next step in my faith and my walk. And I think it'll just be a really good experience to do some good work down in a bad place where things are kind of crazy.
One thing that we've noticed every year is that we go down there thinking that we are going to be the ones to go and help and bless them, but then we always come back every year and realize like how much we've been blessed.